Alright, what's going on, guys? So, you guys know that 2 months ago now, I got rear-ended on my Harley and broke my turn signal, and then had some issues with insurance getting Harley to fix it. And finally, either Harley got tired of me harassing them, or the first guy that I talked to didn't know what he was talking about. And either way, the last time I was down there, the guy that I was talking to was like, "It's not that hard to replace it. Why don't I just sell you the parts and you replace it and you'll end up being money ahead?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, let's do that." As if that wasn't my idea the very first day I went down there. But anyway, so I have the parts here in these little boxes, and we're gonna put them on. So here we go. Alright, so I've got everything taken apart now, and what I found is kind of making me a little nervous. So for one thing, this strut cover is bent right there. Come over here to the other side, you can see that it is not bent. So the other thing that's bothering me, does this strut brace look bent to you guys? Like that one versus that one? I mean, I'll have to take this cover off to see. But does it kind of look like, I mean, the fisheye on the GoPro is going to make it look curved, but I mean, it kind of looks like it's curving to me. So that's not good. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll update you guys in a minute. Alright, so I took this other side cover off for comparison, and it looks like this one is bowed about the same as that one. At least to my eye, so I don't think my frame struts are bent, but this guy is definitely bent. So I'm gonna run down to Harley and see if I can talk them into giving me another one of these. But I'm worried that since this whole insurance thing has been over for a while and they've closed out the ticket, I'm worried they won't want to, and I'm probably gonna have to pay $150 for one. Which I guess I'll do if I have to, because, you know, that's not going to work. But, yeah, so, it never goes smoothly, does it? Not around here, anyway. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. Let's keep going. Alright, so it's the next day. I thought about it a little more, and I did call Harley this morning, and these replacement covers are $150. So, I don't think I want to pay for one out of pocket. And I could try to get insurance to cover it, but then it would be another month probably, and I really don't want my bike to be down that long. So since this is my daily commuter and it already has other scratches and dings, I'm thinking that it's not a big deal if this just isn't perfect. So what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take a hammer to it and see if I can bend it back close-ish and then just put it back together with a new tail light, and then ride it like that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. All right, so I've hammered on it a little bit, and it's not perfect, but it's not bad. I think once it's mounted up, I think it's good enough that no one's gonna notice unless they're really looking close. And even if they are looking close, it's still not the least perfect thing on this bike. So I think it's gonna be okay for what I'm trying to do. Again, it's a daily driver. It's got scratches and dents, and I beat up on it a little bit, so that's not a big deal. By the way, it's storming like crazy outside, so I'm sorry if I get interrupted by thunder and stuff. Anyway, I think I'm ready to move forward with this. I'm gonna go ahead and get it put back together. Alright guys, so my GoPro died, so I didn't get to record buttoning my bike up, but all you really missed was bolting this side back on, which is the same as that side. You didn't really miss anything. And then me laying on the ground fishing the wiring through the fender, which is a pain, but not impossible to do with the wheel on. Anyway, my bike is back together now. Taillight works, brake lights work, turn signals work. I'm pretty happy to be able to ride again and not have a floppy taillight. So anyway, that's all for today. If you like seeing me being frustrated with stuff not going together the way it's supposed to, then go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see more of that later. Oh yeah, so one thing that I totally forgot about when I was talking about this strut cover being bent, my CC bar covers it, so no one will ever know that it was ever bent. So that worked out nicely.